Hello, welcome to 9design 3D. Let's make this your character. First, we add our reference image. You can search on Google as Chibi Blueprint. Scale and place it. Decrease the opacity. Shift it to duplicate, or to rotate 19 degrees. Move and place your front and side view truly. One is front view, numpad 1, and numpad 3 is side view. Add cube with Shift A, Ctrl 3 for subdivision modifier. Ctrl A to apply. Select half of your head vertices and add mirror modifier. Activate your proportional edit with O, Z to wireframe and tap to edit mode. Scale and move your vertices. Format your reference image. You can make your process in wireframe and in solid mode. You can switch it with Z. Select your faces. For mouth, E to extrude in Y-axis and S to scale. You can add another loop cut if your vertices and shape is not enough. Move your vertices for noise. You can make smaller for your proportional edit with middle mouse. For smooth look, how it's look, you can add another subdivision surface with Ctrl 2 and click to cage. Make your mouth shape with S and G. For eye shape, select your vertices X and delete faces. With Alt-H, select your edge line and right-click, loop tool circle. E to extrude in Y-axis. You can add another loop cut for eye hole. For neck, select your bottom faces and make same process again. E to extrude. With side view, you can see it clearly. If you want, you can add another loop cut. E to extrude and place it as your reference image. And scale with O and proportional edit. Sometimes it can look a bit weird. You have to check with your front view and side view, but it's not important. You can use your proportional edit always to move your vertices again. You can scale in Z-axis, S, Z, 0. It will be a bit flat look in solid view. You can smooth your vertices or add another loop cut with Ctrl R and G to move these vertices with proportional edit. Our torso is ready now. Select your bottom edge line, F to fill, I to inset for legs, E to extrude down a bit. With the side view, you can check your reference image, add another loop cut, scale and move them. For fit, select your faces, E to extrude in y-axis, rotate faces. You can close your mirror modifier's clipping when you need it. Place your vertices. We will make some boots, so I don't make foot fingers. For arms, select your faces, X to delete faces, loop tool and circle, E to extrude. Select your arm edge line, right click, loop tool and circle. You can place it for natural shape. For hands, add cube, scale, add 3 loop cuts and 2 loop cuts. Move your vertices again. When the individual origin is selected, press I for inset twice, G to move your vertices and E to extrude them again. Add subdivision surface modifier with 1 and shade smooth. You can add another loop cut for finger shape. Select your edge lines and give a bit curvy look. For connect our hand to our arm, we have to join them together, but vertex count must be equal. Select your hand top faces, X to delete faces, and right-click loop to circle. For equal your hand vertices to arm vertices, you can select some hand vertices and M at center. They are equal them. Ctrl J to join them together. You can add another loop cut to your base mesh. Select hands edge line and arms edge line, right click, loop tool and bridge. It looks more natural. You can scale your hand and make some different curve look like a real hand. You can give some lip shape, select your vertices and G to move in Z-axis. You can S to scale your inner part of mouth. Let's add eyes at UV sphere and scale. Place it to your character's head. You can change your shape like your eye holes near vertices. Select your UV sphere and add mirror modifier for another eye. As mirror object, select your head. For eyelashes, add a plane. Tap to edit mode and E to extrude. Look like your eye shape. Shade Smooth, add Subdivision Surface modifier. Select all vertices with A and E to extrude in Y-axis. For eyelash part, you can E to extrude and S to scale. Rotate and place to your character. In Z to wireframe, you can make it clearly. For eyebrow, add same process again. Add plane, tap to edit mode, select your vertices and E to extrude. Again, add subdivision surface modifier. With A, select all vertices and E to extrude in Y-axis. In wireframe mode, you can place it your eyebrow to your character face. And add them to mirror modifier. Let's make some hair. Add curve, circle, and add another curve, path. For path, in curve settings, go to bevel, object, select your Bezier curve as an object. In tap to edit mode, you can scale and give a shape, curvy shape, to your Bezier curve. You can subdivide it. G to move your vertices like that. It will give a bit wave look. Select your path and Alt S to scale. G to move to your character's head. O to proportional edit. It will make it easy. Place your hair bangs how you want. You can make more curly look with Ctrl T. You can rotate it with Ctrl T. Place it and give some shape. Shift D to duplicate, and G to move your some hair vertices. If you want, you can add mirror modifier to your hairs. I make same process for all hairs. G to move, Ctrl T to rotate, and place it. Our all hair will look like that. I will make a hair accessoire like kitty ear, add circle and delete half of its vertices, E to extrude and right click, and Alt S. Add subdivision surface modifier and shade smooth. You can scale and play with your vertices for look like a bit kitty ear. For main hair accessoire, make same process. Scale it as your character head. E to extrude and right click, Alt S, and select all vertices with A. Add subdivision surface modifier and shade smooth. You can place it your character's head. Give mirror modifier to your kitty ear. Our hair accessoire is ready now. Let's make some t-shirt to our character. Select your character body faces. First, hide your hair. After select these faces, Shift D to duplicate, press P for selection. Scale your edge lines as your character's torso. Select all vertices with A, E to extrude, and right click, and Alt S to scale. Let's make a skirt. Add circle, select checker deselect, and rotate your vertices. Select all edges, and right click again, checker deselect. It will add some vertices, middle of your edges. Select these middle vertices, and scale them a bit. Add subdivision surface modifier with A, select all vertices and E to extrude down, and scale. Loop tool circle, give your top of your skirt. E to extrude, if you want you can add another loop cut for your character. A to select all vertices, E to extrude and right click, and Alt S to scale. Our skirt is ready. Let's make some boot. We will make same process. Select faces, Shift D to duplicate, P for selection. You can scale and select your vertices and edges. Delete bottom faces. Scale your boots how you want. E to extrude down and F to fill. And add another loop cut. You can select your edge line, Ctrl B to bevel, E to extrude, and Alt S to scale. Our boots are ready now. If you want, you can add some necklace or choker, this type of accessoire. You can use loop tool, circle, and scale. Again, select all faces, E to extrude and Alt S to scale. I want to add some moon accessoire. Add circle, delete half of it, E to extrude and Alt S to scale. You can give your shape like half moon and give subdivision surface modifier. E to extrude your all vertices. Our little accessoire is ready now. You can place it where you want. Let's add some materials. Add your skin material. For eyelashes and eyebrows, add black material. For hair, select all hair and last select your material at hair and Ctrl L to link material. You can set your hair color how you want and you can add your hair accessoires color. For skirt, I want to make different thing with gradient color. Edit preferences, add-ons and node wrangler. Activate your node wrangler. First add gradient texture and add color ramp. Connect them to each other. Select color ramp and Ctrl T for open your node wrangler. And add separate XYZ. Add another color variation to color ramp. You can choose which color you want. It's a bit gradient in bottom to top. For blouse, we will make same thing. Select your skirt material and click your new material. You can copy from another material to this material for the blouse. Now, when you make it new material, you can choose different colors for it. For boots, you can use your blouse color. For eyes, add eyes material and second material iris material. In tab to edit mode, select your iris faces and click to assign. Shade smooth. E to extrude your iris, S to scale, and G to move in y-axis. In shading tab, add gradient texture, select spherical, add color ramp, connect them to each other. Ctrl T to add mapping node. Unwrap, project from view bounds, and texture coordinates UV to mapping vector. Connect them to each other. It will look like that. You can add third variation. In mapping node, give X and Y to minus 0.5 location and scale your X-axis for correct your iris. You can decrease roughness, give color how you want. In texture paint mode, I want to add some lip color. First add texture, base color, and unwrap Smart UV project with it. Select your pinky color and decrease a bit strength. Paint your lips. You can use smear and soften brush for the bad part of the painting. For smooth look, you can clear it like that. If you want, you can paint your cheeks and nose. Let's make render setup. Add plane and Ctrl B to bevel. Give different color to your plane if you want. Place it your area light. You can make your setup like that. In shading tab, you can change your background strength. Our character will look like that. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. See you later.